in phonetic, so D, T, P, G, all the E's.
Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Delta Alpha. That's Donald in Colfax, Grant County. I think that's another state. Yeah, that's Louisiana. Maybe he's, you know, if he's portable, it could be. Don from Louisiana, Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Delta Alpha. Any copy, KI5LET, Wise County. Nothing heard. Okay, then it's getting ready to start. Net control tonight, November 5, Fox Papa Delta, net logger, Kilo Juliet 5, or Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Quebec Juliet. This is KI5LET. I'm going to clear the pre-net check-ins and get ready for the net. Thanks, everybody. Well, the old clock on the wall says it's about that time. This is November 5, Fox Papa Delta. Hopefully the frequency is clear, but we'll stand by and see if there's anything going on. Well, nothing heard, so I guess the only thing going on is North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. My name is Wayne, in case y'all don't know. That's Whiskey Alpha Yankee November Echo, phonetically. We're located in Peaster, Texas, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looks like I've got the privilege of being net control this evening. Appreciate everybody being here and participating in this big event. And we look forward to getting you checked in and see if we can't get some numbers rolling. I think the conditions seem to be pretty good shape this evening, so maybe we'll get a chance to pick up some stations that we normally don't hear. So that would be pretty awesome. All right, so the reason for the net here, in case some of us sometimes forget, we're here to try to promote and encourage the use of 2-meter Simplex operation. I don't really think it has to do just with 5/8, but all of the frequencies, the Simplex frequency band here on 2 meters, it'd be absolutely fantastic if we heard more stations on. Okay, we've got 2 listen-in only frequencies for those that are on the outskirts or can't hear some of the stations that are way out in the boondocks. We have 444.925, which is located somewhere over around Somerville County, and we've got another one, 145.310, that's hidden away somewhere over in Palo Pinto. We need to thank Whiskey Zulu 5 Tango X-Ray for providing those 2 frequencies for us to use for this momentous occasion this evening. Going along with the big event, we have a net logger that you can dial up. You can kind of see who's checking in, what kind of rig that they're running, and get a little insight to who you might be hearing. Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike has a YouTube live stream, which is a pretty awesome thing. You can kind of listen along, a little bit of a delay between real time and the feed, but you can also tune in later after the net and kind of get a recap. If you'd like, you can join the Facebook group if you haven't already. That's North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net Facebook group. To have you to participate and give us your 2 cents. If you're looking for equipment, got something for sale, that's a pretty good place to let everybody know. We have designated relay stations that help us out from time to time, but unfortunately sometimes they don't hear the stations either, so if you don't hear me go back to them or one of the relay stations, feel free to say relay, and we'll let you pick them up and help us getting logged into the net for this evening. let's see, normally we start off the net with the newly upgraded, a little bit of a pause there for a friend of mine over at Mineral Wells, and then we also held it open for first-time check-ins. So newly licensed upgrades or first-time check-ins will go ahead of the line, and then we'll do kind of a county-by-county circle. Typically, whenever I'm doing the net, I start off in Parker County, and then we roll counterclockwise. Usually go up to Jack County, and then go counterclockwise from there. When we get over to the west, if we can't get anybody to chime in, we got KF5 VSP that's out in Desdemona, and he's always there to help us. As we're swinging back around, we'll pick up some of the other counties, get Wiley to help us down in Bosque County and pick some of those far south stations up. And then as we roll around, we'll have Trey over in Tarrant County to help us out. So we got a lot of things going on here, and it's a lot of fun. I know that most of the people that are listening probably been here and done that before, so you understand what's going on. But we welcome any of the new guys here as well, and hopefully there's an increased number each week. All right, so I'm a little bit new to this. I haven't done this in a while, so it seems like that I have to relearn this process. But the first thing I want to remind everybody, and usually people are pretty good about it, whenever you check in, if you'll give your call phonetically and slowly, that way I can write it down and kind of make sure that we get everybody logged in. Top, let's see, I think SQJ, KG5 SQJ, Bob is doing the net logger this evening. We appreciate that, Bob. Thanks for doing that for us. That's a really a tough job, and sometimes it's difficult to get the call letters, so phonetics are always helpful. If you happen not to know the phonetics, don't worry about it. Just make something up. So if you don't know what Mike is, make it Mary. If you don't know what Sierra is, make it Sugar. Also, want to mention that as we go around the clock, we'll get the counties called out one by one to kind of keep the chaos down. But if you have to go somewhere, do something, and you want to get checked in before we get to your county, or maybe you missed it when we go around, please don't hesitate to jump in there and give us your call. Although we try to keep it organized, it's more important to get you logged in than it is for us to keep the chaos down. In fact, chaos sometimes is kind of interesting. So there you go. Got to keep everybody interested in what's going on. Okay, let me look here at my list. I don't know if there's anything else I should say, but at the end of the net, if you've heard somebody that you want to shout out to and see if you can make it there, or if you want a general signal report, we encourage you to participate in that portion of the net as well. Okay, so enough rambling on with me, and I guess it's time to start this check-in thing. So we're going to ask for newly licensed, upgrade, or first-time check-ins. Come now phonetically. Hello, Donnie. I didn't know if you was going to be bashful about that or not. Well, I'm sure everybody along with me wants to congratulate you. I think that's a wonderful thing to get an upgraded general. It opens up tremendous possibilities on HF bands, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it once you get you an antenna up there and get all situated there, Donnie. All right, any other first-time check-ins or newly licensed or upgrades? Okay, nothing heard at this end, so with that, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Parker County. Remember, slowly, phonetically, and we'll get you logged in.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo.
Kilo India 5, November, X-ray, Romeo.
Kilo Bravo 5, Echo Whiskey, no traffic, Brian.
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo, Delta, Charlie.
Kilo 5, Delta Charlie.
KJ5, UF.
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet.
Kilo Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra. November 5, Sierra.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Yankee Alpha.
That's a pretty good list of check-ins. Sure do appreciate that. That slowly, phonetically makes a lot of sense to me. Now, if I can read my writing, we'll be in good shape. But I'm sure that Bob is already a step ahead of me. So I got Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo. That's Mr. Walt up there in the Springy Town. We got Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Fox Tango. Kilo Bravo 5, and I've got Echo Whiskey. Was there more to it than that, or did I just mess that up?
Roger, that's correct. KB5EW.
Okay, welcome aboard. And then I've got Jeremy over. Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Delta Charlie. Dwayne came in right behind him. Kilo 5 Delta Charlie. And then there's Ray, Kilo Juliet 5, Uniform Fox. Mr. Bob, Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Yankee. Oh, I'm sorry. Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet. I bet you got that one right, didn't you, Bob? Then got Kilo Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra. November 5, Papa Romeo, Sierra. Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Yankee Alpha. Welcome to the group. Anybody else in Parker County?
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike Romeo.
Okay, Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike Romeo. Good to hear you this evening. Anybody else in Parker County? All right, we're starting off good. We got a lot of check-ins from Parker County. Just makes me tickle pink to hear everybody check in this evening. All right, let's see. Without any further ado, let's see if we can't move up there and see if anybody's in Jack County as we start our spin around the globe. Well, you're always got a good signal in here, Stephen. I'm telling you, it's better tonight than normal, so I'm happy about the conditions. Anybody else in Jack County?
KB5, WB.
You're strong, David. Where are you? Are you in Fort Worth or are you out at Eastland?
I'm at the Fort Worth house over here by Hell Helicopter. Over here by Hell Helicopter at the Fort Worth house.
Well, you got a good signal in the net this evening. I appreciate you joining in here. So come back often. Anybody else in Jack County before we swing around? I think David had to check in early because he wanted to eat pizza tonight. All right, let's go over to Young County. I bet we got some folks over in Young County this evening. Okay, I got our standby there is Jerry, Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima, and as always, such a wonderful signal here in the Peister. And then we got, I think that's Nathan. Did I get that right? That's Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Quebec Tango. Did I remember that? A lot stronger than normal. So conditions must be really good, or you've got an extra 10-foot push-up on. Well, it's a new radio to somebody, isn't it? All right, that's the, anybody else over in Young County? I know there's got to be somebody else. All right, so we got Young County. I think, let's see, let's move a little bit closer here. Maybe not that much closer, but we're going to call on Palo Pinto. Palo Pinto County, now's your turn. Donnie, I appreciate you checking in again, but unfortunately we can't log you twice, but it's a good try. That's my pleasure, Donnie. I enjoy doing it. Anybody else over in Palo Pinto? Donnie, you're going to have to put the word out. I thought at least Harold would check in this evening. All right, let's see. Nothing else heard in Palo Pinto. Maybe somebody will jump in there here in a little bit. All right, let's go over to a little bit, swinging out a little bit to the west. We're going to look for Stevens County. Who's out there in Stevens County this evening? All right, fantastic. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Foxtrot Victor. Always good to hear you. Did you bring anybody else in from Stevens County? I guess that's a negative. But Andrew, we appreciate you being there. Let's see. We're going to swing up a little bit to the north of Stevens County, and we're going to check on Haskell and Throgmorton. Haskell and Throgmorton. Hey, I heard somebody breaking the squelch. Can I get a relay? Maybe that was just a sporadic burst of noise. All right, I'm going to try one more time. Haskell or Throgmorton. Anybody up there in those counties? Let's go a little bit to the south side. Let's see, according to my map, that looks like that's, we're going to try for Jones and Shackelford. Jones and Shackelford now. Okay, nothing heard. I saw heard another squelch break, but maybe we got a little bit of a mic problem, so hopefully they'll get a chance to check in later. We're going to reach far, far out as we're doing a little counterclockwise circle. We're going to look for Nolan and Taylor. Nolan and Taylor, now's your turn. Fantastic, Mike. My goodness, it's good to hear you this evening. That's Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Fox out in Sweetwater. Doing a great job bringing it home here into Peaster, Texas this evening. Let's see if we got anybody in Taylor. Maybe there's somebody out there in Taylor or Callahan. I don't know if we have anybody check in from Callahan, but let's give it a try. Okay, negative contact on that, so I'll tell you what we're going to do next. This is a very special county because we got KF5VSP over in Eastland. That's kind of the head roundup for the 5A group. I always appreciate them being there. But we're going to ask for Eastland check-ins right now and see how many we can copy.
Alpha 85, Bravo, uniform. Delta. Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor, Sugar Papa.
My goodness, all three of those that I copied were just extremely strong. Yeah, there's Cam in there, Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform. And we got Sean there, Whiskey 5 Juliet Delta. And, of course, Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa. Are you doing okay, Mike?
I'm brand new in a box, Wayne. How about you?
And I can't complain. We got rain here and a little bit of sunshine. The only bad thing about it is I'm going to have to gas up the mower.
Yep, I've already started. Back to you, KF5VSP.
Okay, thank you for being there, Mike. Anybody else in Eastland County before we swing around a little bit? Nothing heard. I'm going to reach way out and see if Nick copies me this evening over in Coleman County. Coleman County.
This is Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. Good evening, Wayne.
Good evening to you, Nick. My goodness, it's good to hear you. This is twice in 1 week, isn't it?
Wayne, you got stepped on by WW5THP. Try again.
Fantastic. Appreciate you being there, Nick, as always. And so I'm going to stretch out and see what's over in Brown County. Give her a try. Hear anything? We're going to come back to Brown County in just a minute. Let me see if there's anybody in Comanche County.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo.
I was beginning to worry about you there, Winston. I'm glad that you finally checked in this evening. Anybody else in Comanche County while we're down that area? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to drag our feet a little bit. Hang tight in there, Mike. We're going to go over here to ERAF. We're going to check in ERAF County at this time.
November 5, Zulu, Tango, Whiskey.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel.
Kilo Bravo 5, Alpha, Kilo Oscar.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Sierra.
Oh, that's fantastic. We got November 5 Zulu Tango Whiskey. Is that really your name, Wild Bill? Oh, evidently you're not copying, or the band took a little bit of a dive. I just think that's cool. Okay, let's see. We got Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. That must be Phil over there in ERAF County. And we got the Bluffdale guys. Yeah, Bluffdale. Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha Kilo Oscar. And good evening to you, Victor, and Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. Good to hear you this evening, David. Glad you could make it. Anybody else in ERAF County?
November 5, Zulu, Tango, Whiskey.
There you are. I thought I copied you earlier, but then whenever I tried to make a comment about your handle here, I guess you call it a handle, Wild Bill, you didn't come back, so I thought maybe the conditions are up and down. But anyway, good that you're in there this evening. Anybody else in ERAF?
Alpha Charlie 5 Lima Mike.
All right, nothing heard here, so before we exit this section of Texas, We are going to call on Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa to help us out. See if you can't round up a few more down in Brown County that I might have had some problems with, or maybe even further south, Mike. Take her.
Relay, yes, sir. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Sierra Papa. Let me give you a couple of relays out of Coleman County. Let me confirm Whiskey 5 Tango Hotel Papa. Hey, Nick, KI5 TLG, did I get that right? Okay, we've got a confirmation. Whiskey 5 Tango Hotel Papa. That is the Coleman County check-in.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I think Bob's running on top of it tonight because he's got both of them listed in there, and I appreciate that, Bob, and I appreciate you helping us pick those up, Mike. Take her away.
All right, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net assisting net control out of Parker County, which is booming in here. But let's see if we can pick anybody else up we missed. So let me try at Brown County check-ins. Brown County check-ins. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo. I've got Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf and Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel. Any other Brown County check-ins to the Simplex net?
Mike, I think I heard Alpha Charlie 5 Alpha Sierra earlier, too.
Thought I did too in between. Anybody else in Brown County? Brown County check-ins. If you haven't checked in so far, let us know. Let me call another county or two. Again, this is Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Sierra Papa assisting net control out of Parker County for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let me jump on down south and see if I can call on Mills County. Mills County.
WC5TX repeater 72 degrees.
Good evening.
One more call for the Simplex net to Mills County stations that would like to check in. Nothing heard at this point. Let me try Hamilton County. Hamilton County check-ins. If you're listening, call now.
Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. Whiskey Delta 5 Mike.
Good evening, Dave. Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. Great signal. Which tower are you transmitting on?
We're coming off of the Avant, Texas remote base. That's the KE base down in Hamilton County, or at least near the edge of Hamilton County. You're sounding good as well.
Very good. I got you half scale up here in Eastland County, so awesome. That's Whiskey Delta 5 Mike coming in out of Hamilton. Anybody else in Mills or Hamilton? Let's give a try to Coryell. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa calling for check-ins from Coryell County. Coryell County.
Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike, Juliet.
I think I heard Bobby. I think I heard, make sure I'm right. I think I heard Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike, Juliet. Did I copy you right?
Roger, Roger. KI5, UMJ.
Wow, you're pushing in now. And I think I heard Mish, K5MDY. Can you confirm that, Mish?
Roger, confirmed, Mike. You do simply well this evening.
All right, I got bits and pieces, but I got all of it. So I copied Kilo India 5 Uniform Mike Juliet and Kilo 5 Mike Delta Yankee. Good evening to both of you, and thank you for checking in. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa assisting net control from Eastland County. Any stations that have not checked in so far, from Eastland, Erath, Brown, Coleman, Comanche, Mills, Hamilton, or anybody that may be south down in Lampasas or San Saba. If you can hear me and you haven't checked in, go ahead and check in now.
November 5, Romeo Delta Mike.
I copied November 5, Romeo Delta Mike. Tell me your county again.
Yeah, November 5, Romeo Delta Mike. County is Ellis, Echo, Lima, Indigo, Sierra.
Try it one more time, your county. You're kind of coming in and out.
Ellis County.
Got him, Mike.
Wow, I copied Ellis County. Okay, thank you very much. That's November 5, Romeo Delta Mike out of Ellis County. Okay, let's see. At this point in time, let's see. Well, I've run my counties, so let me try one more time. If you're in Eastland, Comanche, Brown, Coleman, Mills, Hamilton, Coryell, or anywhere south of there and have not checked in, one final call for check-ins. Kilo Golf 5, Victor, Yankee, Romeo. Robert, good to hear you again. Are you here, you're in Desdemona? Glad to hear the hometown boys. Thanks for checking in. All right, Wayne, that's all I could find, but I'm turning it back to you. This is KF5 VSP, turning it back to net control.
Okay, Mike, well, thank you so very much. Appreciate that. And, yeah, we got some pretty good stations there. Let's see, the one at, I think, line 39 is Kilo Golf 5, Victor, Yankee, Romeo. I did have a copy on him. His audio was low. If it had been just a little bit hotter, I think I'd have a better copy, but I did pick him up. And Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike Juliet had a booming signal here in the Peaster, so an excellent signal. And we got one more that was trying to check in. Let me see if he's still there. That's Kilo Victor 5 Romeo. You're still there, Harold? Hey, Harold. Well, I was beginning to wonder if Donnie got you out of bed to get on the net here tonight, but we appreciate you joining us. I'm mighty happy that you did. Always helps to have more check-ins from Palo Pinto County. All right, let's see. Where were we now? I think I just almost lost track of where we were, but all the excitement was just almost more than I could handle. All right, let's see. I think we're going to go over to Hood County. Let's call Hood County now.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor, Clayton. Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec, Delta.
Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey, Danny. Kilo 5 Whiskey Mike Juliet.
That's a nice group of y'all are so good about checking in such an orderly, sophisticated manner. I sure appreciate it. Let's see, ahead of the list there was Clayton. Let's see, that was Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor, followed by Mike, Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Fox, and we had Kelton there, Kilo 5 Lima Quebec, Danny, Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey, and then I missed the first part of it, but I got Whiskey Mike Juliet. Was that a Kilo 5? Roger, it's Kilo 5. Okay, very good, very good. My ears just were not working rapidly, but I got it. Appreciate you checking in, and of course George has followed you. That's Kilo Fox 5, Quebec Echo Zulu, or Zanzibar, I guess. That sounds right. And then our regular here, Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November. Good to hear you tonight, Bill. Anybody else from Hood County? Okay, nothing else heard from Hood County. There was another station in there that was really, really weak. Maybe he'll give it a try here in a little bit. All right, we're going to move off a little bit to the south and see if there's anybody at home in Somerville.
Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Tango.
Relay main, Kelly. Can't hear him. W5MLD.
And a relay for Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
I had him Q5 that time. You know, the conditions are up and down, and it seems like they're fading in and out rapidly. But at any rate, Kelly, we got you. Got a very, very good signal. Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Tango, and Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. Thanks for being there, Mike, and for being persistent. Anybody else in Somerville? Okay, I'm going to pass it off to Wiley, but before I do that, I'm going to see if I can copy anybody that's in Bosque County. Bosque County, let me see if I can hear your signal this evening. This is Wayne, Whiskey Alpha Yankee November Echo, net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Okay, I've got Kilo Delta 5, Hotel Alpha Echo. Very good signal, very good signal. And then there was a Kilo Fox 5, and I tried my best to make it, but I just couldn't get the rest of it. Try it one more time. Oh, yeah, there you go. I got it that time. I just was a little bit dyslexic, I guess. Whiskey 5, Kilo Fox X-ray. Appreciate you being there and checking in and bearing with me. Anybody else in Bosque County? What was that, Gary? Oh, totally awesome. Wow, that's good. That's good. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks for bringing me up to speed there, Gary. Anybody else in Bosque County that I can pick up? All right, I think without messing around anymore here with my feeble ears, Wiley, are you up to making a couple of calls for us down yonder?
We will start with Bosque County again. Anybody in Bosque County like to check in that did not hear Wayne? Well, I guess Tom's the only one. Okay, let's go over to Hill County. Anybody in Hill County like to check into the net tonight? I got KG7YJX. Jeff. Over in Hillsboro. Anybody else in Hill County? Nothing heard. We'll try Freestone and Limestone counties. We already got one from Limestone. Let's see if we can get another one. India Golf, Don in Fairfield. I got KI5YIG. Don over in Fairfield. Anybody else? Okay, we'll try the Anderson, Leon, and Van Zant counties. Nothing heard. Let's try McLennan or Milam counties.
Whiskey 5 Alpha Whiskey Whiskey Brady and Crawford.
Okay, I got Whiskey 5 Alpha Whiskey Whiskey. Hello, Brady. How's it going down there?
It's going good. All's well. All's well 5 miles east of Crawford. Good to hear you. I can hear net control. Pretty good conditions tonight out here. Back to you, W5AWW.
Well, I'm on the vertical tonight, so it's doing pretty good. I normally have to point the beam at you. Anybody else down to the south that'd like to check in?
Point your beam down to Washington County, Brenham. I know he's monitoring.
Okay, I'm gonna make a call to the east, farther out to the east toward Louisiana, see if anybody can hear me. Band conditions seem pretty good out toward the east. Wayne, I guess that's it.
Okay, Wally, appreciate you running those counties for us. Let's see, I think you picked up, what was it, 3 different stations there. Kilo Golf 7, Yankee Juliet X-Ray, Jeff, and Kilo India 5, Yankee India Golf. That's John, and Whiskey 5 Alpha Whiskey Whiskey. That's a good deal. All right. I'm going to move over here and give myself a try in Tarrant County. Tarrant County, give her a try tonight.
Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel, India.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Juliet Oscar. November 5, Tango X-Ray Lima.
Kilo Echo 5, Bravo X-Ray Yankee.
Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Whiskey 5, India, Charlie, Kilo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Romeo Mike.
Okay, hold her there. Let me get those run down, and then we'll get another start at it. Got Kilo Juliet 5, Fox Lima Tango. Good signal here in the Peaster. Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Juliet Oscar. And November 5, Tango X-Ray Lima. Kilo Echo 5, Bravo X-Ray Yankee. And let's see, what have I got here? Oh, Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike. Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo. Whiskey 5 India Charlie Kilo, and I had to do a double take, Kilo Juliet 5 Romeo Mike. So let's see, were there anybody else that I missed?
Relay for Kilo Fox 5 Romeo Hotel India, KE5 NGM.
Okay, thank you there, Trey.
Kilo India 5 Romeo Victor Alpha KI5 RVA.
Me just a second. I'm gonna reach out to Johnson County, and whenever I get through, if you don't mind, I'll swing back over and let you help me out for those eastern counties. Johnson County, who hears me over in Johnson this evening?
Kilo Bravo 5 Juliet Oscar Echo.
Hello, Joe. Anybody else over there? Johnson County. I know it's a little bit out of my territory, but I just got a hankering to do this. I got Kilo Bravo 5 Juliet Oscar Echo. Anybody else in Johnson County? Well, I knew there was another one over in Johnson County, but maybe he's not copying me tonight. But I guess, Trey, without delaying too much longer, would you mind helping me out?
I sure can there, Wayne, and I've actually got a relay for you. I think you doubled with Kilo India 5 Romeo Victor Alpha. Is that correct?
Roger, Roger, KI5 RVA.
That is correct. All right, we got you in the log. And let's see, if we had any other Tarrant County stations that we didn't pick up earlier, come with your call now.
Kilo Echo 5 Echo Charlie X-Ray. Tim, I'm in Grapevine.
Kilo Delta 5 Delta Kilo.
Kilo India 5 Delta Oscar Sierra, Gerald in South Lake.
All right, picked up three there. Kilo Echo 5 Echo Charlie X-Ray, Kilo Delta 5 Delta Kilo, and Kilo India 5 Delta Oscar Sierra. Any other Tarrant County stations? All right, let's move on over to Dallas County and see who we've got over there. Dallas County, come with your call now.
November Charlie 5 Papa, Doug in Dallas.
Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel Robert Richards. Whiskey 5 Tango X-Ray Matthew.
All right, got Dallas County in there, NC5P, November Charlie 5 Papa, that's Doug over there in Dallas, Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel, and there is Whiskey 5 Tango X-Ray. I hope everything's well with you, and glad you got to stop by with us tonight. November 3 something Papa. Come one more time. November 3 Kilo Delta Papa. Where are you located, sir? I don't know if you've checked in with us before. All right, little scratchy, but you're making it into Southwest Fort Worth. You were readable, and we certainly got you in the log. Looks like that is Kirk over there, so thanks for checking in with us, Kirk. And any other Dallas County stations before we move to the south? And I'm not 100% sure I actually identified. This is Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, and I am calling on check-ins for Ellis County. Come with your call now.
Yeah, K5WXY, Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie.
Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Quebec Delta. All right, picked up Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. That is, what is happening to me here? Gary, what am I thinking here? Gary, how are you this evening? Hopefully everything is going well. K5WXY, I was so glad that I got your call right that I drew a blank on your name there. And then Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Quebec Delta, and it sounded like he had somebody else there checking in with him as well. Any other Ellis County stations? All right, Gary, do you mind giving a call to points to the south and the east and see who you can scare up out there?
We'll give it a try. Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie, assisting in North Central Texas, 2-meter Simplex net, looking for check-ins out east of the Metroplex. Relay, go ahead. Kilo Juliet 5 Tango Zulu Tango. Okay, and he's in Streetman. Alright, appreciate that. Any other check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net somewhere out east of the Metroplex? Looking for anybody out northeast, east, southeast of the Metroplex. Trey, I only got Kilo Golf 5 Tango Zulu Tango on a relay.
All right, Gary, that Kilo Golf 5 Tango Zulu Tango. We got them in the log. I'm surprised. I know that Keith was out there. I think maybe trying to check in, but maybe we'll get him in a little bit later. Let's see here. I'm going to clear with Ellis County, and I think that's going to get to the end of my list. So, Wayne, I'm going to turn it back over to you. This is Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike, back to net control.
Okay, thank you for your help, Trey and Gary. And I copied a station in there, at least I thought I did, that was Kilo Delta 5 X-Ray Quebec Golf or something of that nature. If that sounds like that's your call, give us a shout. Bob and Granbury. That's Kilo Bravo 5 X-Ray Quebec Golf. Did I get it right that time? Roger. G is in golf. Kilo Bravo 5 X-Ray Quebec Golf. Relay. Go ahead, relay. This is K5WXY. That's Kilo Bravo 5 Sierra Quebec. Okay, Sierra Quebec Golf. All right, well, we're getting a little bit of static in there, but I appreciate your help, Bill. Thank you very much. I gave it my best try, but it just wasn't quite there. But I appreciate very much, Bill, for jumping in there and getting me squared away. All right, so let's see. I think the next call is going to be up there just almost due north of me, is over in Wise County. Anybody in Wise County that hears this radio station that would like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come now.
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango. You're 20 over, Wayne.
You're pretty strong in here, too. I didn't look at the S-meter, but it must have not wrapped completely around.
Whiskey Delta 5 Echo, Echo India.
There's a couple of good stations. Whiskey Delta 5 Echo, Echo India. That's like an echo in a room. And then we got Kilo India 5 Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot, the UXF. That's up there in the big city of Alvor. All right, anybody else in Wise County that would like to check in, come now. All right, I'm going to make a stretch here. If you'll humor me there, Top, before I get back to you. I'm going to look for anybody that's in Denton County. Let's see if anybody can hear me in Denton County this evening.
Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel, David.
Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie. Echo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray.
Oh, there's 3 good stations. All of you got good signals. I got, of course, David is booming in. He always is strong. That's Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel. Then we got, I think it's Steve, Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie. I don't always copy this good, but you're sure strong here in Peaster this evening. And then I've got Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray. And Philip, good to hear you. Anybody else in Denton County?
November 5, November Alpha.
Okay, there's another good signal. November 5, November Alpha. Gosh, that's a lot of Novembers, but that's a good copy on you this evening. Anybody else in Denton County?
November 5, India Kilo Delta. November 5, India Kilo Delta.
Okay, November 5, India Kilo Delta. Another good signal. My goodness, conditions must be right to that to Denton County this evening. Anybody else? Okay, try it one more time. Your audio was low, but you got a good signal. Kilo Echo 5 Golf and then question mark November. Okay, I'm sorry, is that Golf Sierra November? Okay, I got it. Kilo Echo 5 Golf Lima November. You got a good signal. Audio just a little low, but you got a good signal here. All right, Top, if you don't mind, if you would, if you'd go ahead and give another call out, and maybe we can catch some other folks that don't hear me that well.
Okay, Wayne, be glad to. Conditions are great tonight, and you've got almost all the usual suspects there in Denton County. But let's go out west first. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for any check-ins from Wise, Jack, Young, Archer, Wichita, Clay, or Monte counties. Please come now. Last call for check-ins from Wise County, Monte, Clay, Young, Jack, Archer, Wichita, or any points west. All right, nothing heard there. How about north? Oklahoma stations, Cook County, Grayson County, Fannin. Any check-ins from those counties? Please come now. All right, and I think you got them all, but let's see if there's any other Denton County stations that couldn't hear Wayne. Please come now. Nothing else heard. Let's just pass it off to Steve, Whiskey 5, Sierra Tango Charlie. If you've got time, would you like to make a net call from your location there? See if you can get some more people northeast and west.
I'll do it, Top. This is W5SDC, Steve. Northwest Denton County. Assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We are looking for check-ins. About Cook County, Collin County, Grayson County, anything east and north of Denton County. Come down to call sign. Okay, looking for check-ins. Anybody for the North Central Texas Simplex net. Anybody that can hear me. Well, Top, looks like nothing but crickets tonight. We were doing good back to the east, it looked like, but nothing from Collin or Grayson or anything over there. So, back to you.
All right, thanks, Steve. Great job. And it's KI5LET back to net control. You got them all weighing. This is great. Conditions are great tonight. This is really cool.
Okay, thanks a lot, Steve and Top. Appreciate you jumping in there and helping us out. Yeah, conditions are at pretty fair shape. A little bit of QS Baker on the signals, but certainly a lot better than it has been in the past. All right, we're going to make a general call right now for any late check-ins. Anybody that can hear this station and would like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come now. Okay, there's a good signal. Kilo India 5, Kilo Uniform Echo. Welcome aboard. And you're in Hamilton County? My, what a nice signal into Peaster, Texas this evening. Welcome aboard. We appreciate you coming in there and joining the crowd. All right, not the last call, but is there anyone else that would like to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net?
Hey, Wayne, real quick, KE5NGM, you are being heard in Hardeman County, that is Quanah, Texas, by Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Oscar Whiskey. I don't know if he's trying to check in or not, but hopefully he does give it a try. Just wanted to throw that in there, KE5NGM.
Okay, well, howdy. All right, so let's see. We got Josh over there in Palo Pinto County, Kilo Juliet 5, India Romeo, Quebec. And let's see, we'll give it a try. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Oscar Whiskey. Are you there? Okay, I did not copy him. Did you get a good confirmation there, Trey?
I did not. He was chatting on the YouTube stream, and he just tried it, but I don't think it's quite lining up this evening.
All right, well, that's a shame. He's over in Quanah. That's a pretty good haul over there, so maybe he can try here in a little bit. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the next section of the Simplex net, where we let you jump in there and get signal reports, give somebody that you've heard a call. So if you want to do that and participate, give me a holler and I'll put you on the list.
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango.
Okay, I got you copied there, Top. There was another station in the background, but I could not get him, but anybody else got a copy on the other station? We'll try it a little bit later. Go ahead, Top.
All right, on initial check-in, I had a good copy on Nick. KI5 TLG, 143 miles. I cannot believe it tonight. Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. Nick, can you still copy Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, Decatur? All right, nothing heard. Conditions are up and down, but I also had a good copy on Don, Kilo India 5, Yankee India Golf. A great copy, 128 miles. Any copy still on KI5 LET, Decatur? Oh, strike two. I'm going to take one more cheat. Whiskey 5, KFX. Keith, any chance you can copy 121 miles to Decatur, KI5 LET? I got you, Keith. S3 here, Decatur. All right, home run. 121 miles right there. Great conditions. KI5 LET, back to net.
Outstanding, Tom. Well, you know, if you just keep trying, sooner or later you're gonna hit a home run. All right. Anybody else would like to get on the list to make a call or signal report?
Kilo Echo 5, November Golf, Mike.
All right, let's see. We got two stations in there, Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike and Kilo Fox 5 Victor Lima Bravo. Take her away, Trey.
First of all, hello, Jerry. If there's any chance you can hear me this evening, I know that's going to be a stretch, but I wanted to see if I couldn't get in touch with Kilo Juliet 5 India Zulu Sierra. He is on a mobile station over there in Irving. We want to try to get him checked in. I think there was a relay station out there. Try it one more time.
Relay for Kilo Juliet 5 India Zulu Sierra.
You're almost there. Try it one more time. That's the station we was looking for. All right, Kilo Juliet 5 India Zulu Sierra. We got you in the log. And thank you for the relay work. KE5 NGM, back to net.
Okay, fantastic. That's good deal. Good deal. All right, Jerry, you're up.
Got your S6, clear as bail. Yeah, you're making it good here.
Okay, you need a copy. Call anybody else there, Jerry? All right, well, just as an FYI there, the Kilo India 5 uniform Mike Juliet was S3 to S5 here in Peaster, so excellent copy, very, very good copy. All right, anybody else that'd like to get on the list before we do the final call? I didn't hear anything, so we will make one last call for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. If you haven't checked in and would like to, come now. Do I have any relays? All right, nothing heard. So we want to thank everybody that participated in this gathering this evening. Without you being there, it wouldn't be near as much fun. We hope that you come back next Friday. Thank everybody that helped us out with relay work. All the stations out there helped us gather up, let's see, pretty close, just one shy of 90, which is a pretty good count. And so our thanks to everybody. We hope that you come back next Friday. Yeah, next Friday. Time flies when you're having fun, and there's a lot of fun here. So we appreciate it, and we'll wish everybody a good evening and a very good weekend. Thanks for joining us. November 5, Fox Papa Delta, Peaster, Texas, now closing the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
N5 FPD, this is KG5SQJ.
Yeah, sure, go ahead, of course.
Thank you, Wayne. This is KG5SQJ. Can you help me out on row 15? When Stephen checked in, you mentioned his name, but you did not mention his call sign, and I could not hear him. I heard you. I thought I heard a KI5, but it could be completely wrong. Can you give me Stephen's call sign, please, so I can get this corrected?
Stephen, are you talking about in Jack County?
Yes, sir. I believe that's where it was.
Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Charlie Hotel. Then someone was trying to relay in Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra. Who is that station? I recognize your voice, but I don't know who you are. I recognized your voice. All right, that's Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra, brings us up to a count of 90. Fantastic. All right, so we're good to go, Bob?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. KG5SQJ, clear. Great job tonight, Wayne. Thank you very much. You did a fabulous job managing everything. Tough conditions on the Echo that I typically rely on a lot. It was fading in and out a lot tonight, so propagation was kind of weird between me and there. So really appreciate you doing that phonetics, man, because without it I'd be DOA. So thank you again. KG5SQJ 73, sir. Thanks.
Okay, well, I appreciate the kudos and all that. It's my pleasure. It helps me out, and I'm glad that it does you. So with those phonetics, it does make life a whole lot simpler. So the folks out there that are doing it, we certainly want to say thank you for it, and we'll look forward to seeing you next Friday night.
Good deal, Wayne. Thanks again.
Great job, Wayne. Great job, Bob. Everybody stick around for the North Central Texas 1.25 meters Simplex net. We'll start here in about 18 minutes at the 9:30.